Rejection feels like death. But why? Because thousands of years ago it was. If your tribe rejected you, you were finished. Alone you couldn't hunt. Alone you couldn't survive. That fear still lives in our brain. That's why a rejection today, a job, a love, a friendship, hurts the same way as a wound. But listen carefully. Rejection today is not death. It's a life saying, not this door, another one, not this path, take another. The real danger is not rejection. The real danger is the story you start telling yourself after rejection. That voice that whispers, see, you'll never make it. You're not enough. But think about this. J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before Harry Potter was published. Imagine if she said, maybe they're right, maybe I should quit. The world would never know Hogwarts. Oprah was told she's unfit for television. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school team. Steve Jobs was fired from the very company he created. If they had believed rejection, we would never know their names. Rejection doesn't mean you're not good enough. It means you're not done yet. Everything you wanted. You want money? $10 million in your account tomorrow? You want fame? You're instantly a superstar. You want love? Everyone says yes to you. Sounds nice? Number. Because without struggle, without rejection, without failure, there is no value. The joy doesn't come from getting. It comes from earning. It comes from fighting. It comes from failing. And rising again, music shifts to uplifting strings. Rejection is not punishment. It's training. Think of rejection as a gym. When you first walk into a gym, the weights feel impossible. You try to lift, and you fail. Everyone laughs. You feel weak. You feel rejected. But what happens when you keep training? Day after day, rep after rep, the same weight that once crushed you becomes the weight that makes you strong. That's rejection. It's not a wall. It's a gym. It's not there to stop you. It's there to build you. Take Steve Jobs. He built Apple, only to be fired from his own company. Imagine the humiliation, the world telling you you're not even good enough for your own idea. But instead of giving up, Jobs went back to the gym of rejection. He learned, he grew, he built again. And years later, he returned, not as a failure, but as the visionary who transformed Apple into the giant we know today. Oprah Winfrey was told, you're unfit for television. Unfit, but she refused to let rejection be the final word. She built her career brick by brick. Today, Oprah doesn't just appear on TV, she owns her own network. She became one of the most powerful women on the planet. That's what happens when you turn rejection into fuel. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. Do you know what his coach told him in high school? You're not good enough for the team. Most kids would quit, but Jordan turned rejection into fire. He trained harder than anyone. He turned no into motivation. And the boy who was once cut from the team became the legend who defined the game. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper job because, get this, they said he lacked imagination. The man who later gave us Mickey Mouse, who created Disneyland, was told, you're not creative enough. Imagine if he believed them. Imagine a world without Disney. Do you know how many times Colonel Sanders heard no? 1,009. Yes, 1,009 rejections before someone finally agreed to franchise his chicken recipe. Most people quit after 10 rejections, some after just one. But Sanders kept going. And at the age of 65, when most people are retiring, he started KFC. Rejection didn't stop him. It created him. Abraham Lincoln failed in business, lost elections, faced breakdowns. He was rejected again and again by people and by life. But he never gave up. And one day he became president of the United States. A man who rose from failure to lead a nation. Thomas Edison failed more than 1,000 times before creating the light bulb. He didn't call them failures. He said, I found 1,000 ways that don't work. Albert Einstein was called slow, even stupid by his teachers, yet he rewrote physics. The same man once rejected by schools changed the way we understand the universe. So here's the truth. Rejection is not proof that you're worthless. Rejection is proof that you're trying. The more rejection you face, the closer you are to greatness. Because every no you collect brings you one step closer to that life-changing yes. Maybe the person you love said no. It broke your heart. You thought, I'll never find love again. But then years later, you meet someone better, someone who understands you, who supports you, who makes you realize, thank God that earlier rejection happened. Otherwise, I would never be here. Sometimes rejection is not cruelty, it's protection. Rejection is a test. It's the universe asking, do you really want it? Or are you just pretending? Every time you get rejected, you're being tested for your patience, your hunger, your determination, because success is like a guarded treasure. And the gatekeepers, they are rejection after rejection after rejection. Only those who keep knocking, keep climbing, keep trying, get to open the gate. Imagine a chest filled with gold, hidden deep inside a cave. At the entrance, there are guards. Their names are failure, criticism, doubt, rejection. Most people see the guards and run away, but the brave, the patient, the relentless, they fight through every guard. And when they finally open the chest, success feels priceless. Without rejection, success would have no meaning. So the next time you hear a no, don't say, why me? Say, thank you for redirecting me. Every rejection is just Google Maps saying, this is not the best road. Try another. Trust the reroute. Because one day when you look back, you'll realize every rejection saved you. Every rejection guided you. Every rejection brought you here. Have you heard of the phoenix? That mythical bird that burns into ashes and then rises again, stronger than before? That's rejection. It may burn you. It may reduce you to ashes. But inside those ashes is the spark of rebirth. Every time you rise again, you rise higher, you rise wiser, you rise unstoppable. Life is not a sprint. It's a marathon. At mile 5, your legs hurt. At mile 10, your breath is heavy. At mile 15, your mind screams, quit. But the marathon is not about who runs fastest. It's about who refuses to stop. Rejection is like those painful miles. If you keep going, you'll reach the finish line, and the crowd will cheer your name. Now let's get practical. How do you face rejection without breaking? Don't react instantly. Give yourself space. Instead of, I failed, say, I'm being redirected. Write what happened. It clears your mind. Every rejection teaches at least one thing. Don't repeat blindly. Try smarter. The ultimate power? Smile when rejected. Because that smile says, I'm unshakable. I know this NO is not the end. It's just the next step to my yes. When you reach this stage, you stop fearing rejection. You start welcoming it. And then, rejection loses all its power. So the next time rejection comes, don't hide. Don't run. Stand tall. Smile. Say, thank you for making me stronger. Because the hidden power of rejection is that it does not destroy you. It shapes you. It builds you. It forges you into someone unstoppable. And when you finally reach your yes, you'll realize every no was worth it. You've walked with me through this entire journey, from the pain of rejection to the secret power hidden inside it. And now let me leave you with one final truth. Rejection is not here to break you. It is here to shape you. It is not your ending. It is your beginning. Think about it. Every great story, every hero you admire, they all faced rejection. The difference? They did not let it define them. Thomas Edison was told 1,000 times his light bulb wouldn't work. Walt Disney was fired for lacking imagination. Colonel Sanders' chicken recipe was rejected over 1,000 times. But today, the world remembers their yes, not their 1,000 no's. And so will it be with you. Because one day, the rejection you're crying about today will be the reason for your laughter tomorrow. One day, the pain you feel now will become the fuel of your success. One day, the door that closed in your face will make you grateful for the golden door that opened later. Rejection is not punishment, it's preparation. It's not rejection, it's redirection. And I promise you this, the more rejections you collect, the stronger your comeback will be. Behind every no, there is a hidden yes waiting for you. Behind every rejection, there is a transformation happening inside you. So instead of saying, why me? Start saying, thank you. Thank you for training me. Thank you for making me stronger. My friend, your story is not over. Your rejections are not the end of your book. They are simply the plot twists that make your success story unforgettable. And one day, when the world finally sees your victory, they will say, we should have said yes. And you will smile because deep inside you'll know every rejection was worth it. So now it's your turn, your journey, your comeback. Type in the comments, I wasn't rejected, I was redirected. If you found value in this video, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more motivation. And remember, the hidden power of rejection is transformation.